Hello everyone, welcome to the Royal Palace PU College online classes. So in this session, I am going to start a problem which is related to the half-life periods. So already we have an idea about half-life period, so definition, and also we have derived the half-life period for the zero order reaction and first order reaction. So related to that concept, so here we have a problem. The half-life period of a reaction is 100 minutes. So the half-life they are given, that is 100 minutes, T half. Okay, so the half-life period of a reaction is 100 minutes and it is independent of initial concentration of the reactant. Calculate the specific reaction or specific rate of the reaction. Okay, so since they are given half-life period of a reaction is independent of initial concentration, so we know that the half-life, that is for the zero order reaction, I will write zero order reaction, that we have what here, so R naught divided by 2K. So concentration of initial concentration divided by 2K, R naught. Okay, so that indicates what here, the half-life is, this is in case of zero order reaction. So this is zero order reaction, half-life period, I mean half-life period of the zero order reaction. So here we observe that the R naught term is there in half-life of the zero order reaction. So for that, that indicates what here, the half-life period which is dependent on the initial concentration. This is in case of what here, zero order reaction. So for first order reaction we have half-life equation, that is T half equal to 0.693 divided by K. So here in this equation, so this is for the first order reaction, half-life for the first order reaction. So here there is no term R naught. So that indicates what here, the half-life of the first order reaction which is independent on the initial concentration. Half-life of the zero order reaction which is dependent on the initial concentration. So here this is an half-life for the zero order reaction. So here we are going to observe what here, R naught term. So that means what here, if R naught term, that indicates that dependence, half-life of the zero order reaction, that depends on the R naught, that means concentration. Here there is no term of R naught, so that indicates what here, independent on the initial concentration. Now here, the half-life period of a reaction is 100 minutes and it is independent of initial concentration. So that indicates what here, half-life is independent of initial concentration. So here we have what here, independent. So there is no R naught. That indicates what here, the half-life period which is independent on this here, initial concentration. Here dependent, and hence that reaction is half-life, that means half-life of the first order reaction. Since half-life is independent of initial concentration, the reaction is first order reaction. So this one. So here we know that the first order reaction equation, so that is I will write here K equal to 0. That one equation 693 divided by what here, T half. So this is a half-life of what here, half-life for the what here, that is first order reaction, because the concentration that is independent, the rate of a reaction which is independent on the initial concentration of the reactant. So half-life equal to T half equal to 0.693 divided by K. Okay, so here in this case the K, that indicates what here, that K is the half-life period of a reaction, that is 100 minutes. So now I will write here the time, I mean half-life they given 0.693 T half, that means the half-life time they are given, that is in 100 minutes. Time they are given, half-life of a reaction is 100 minutes. So here T half equal to what here, 100 minutes. Calculate the specific reaction rate, that is K they are asked. The asked value is rate constant K. So K equal to 0.693 T half they are given 100 minute. So after calculating this K equal to, you will get what here, 6.93 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So per minute. Okay. So this is the specific reaction rate of the half-life period of a reaction. Okay. So this is an problem number first. The half-life period of a reaction, it is independent to the initial concentration, that indicates the rate of reaction is first order. So this one. So we know that K equal to 0.693 divided by T half. So here calculate the specific reaction rate. So K value, you have to identify what here value of the K. K equal to 0.693, T half they are given 100 minute. So after calculating this, you will get what here, K equal to 6.93 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per minute. Okay. So now here, I will move for the second problem. Second one. Okay. A first order reaction is, problem second, a first order reaction is found, a first order reaction is found to have a rate constant. So they given K value, rate constant, K equal to 6.93, K equal to 6.93 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per second. 10 to the power of minus 3 per second. Calculate the half-life of a reaction. Half-life of a reaction. Okay. So here they are going to ask what here half-life. They given the value of K, rate constant value, K equal to, they are given K equal to 6.93 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per second. So already they are mentioned that the order of reaction, the first order reaction. Then you have to calculate what here half-life, that is T half equal to 0.693 divided by K. So already we know that the rate constant for the first order reaction, K equal to 0.693 divided by half, T half. So here they are going to ask what here half-life, then T half equal to 0.693 divided by K. So that is equal to, K value we know that 0.693, K means what here, again they given value 6.93 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per second. So after calculating this, you will get what here, 100 seconds. So answer is what here, 100 seconds. Okay, so this is an second one problem. So they are given order of reaction, that is first order, and the value of rate constant they are given 6.93. So they asked to calculate what here half-life of a reaction. But here in this problem, they are going to give what here T half value, half-life, and they asked to calculate what here rate constant K value. Okay, so these are the two problems. So I will move for the third one problem. Problem number 3. Okay. Third problem. A first order reaction is 80% completed. Okay, completed in 90 minutes. In 90 minutes, calculate the rate constant. Calculate the rate constant of a reaction. So they are given a first order reaction is 80% completed in 90 minutes. Calculate the rate constant of the reaction. So the K value they asked to calculate K value. Okay. So now here for this solution I will write here, a first order reaction is 80%. That means what here? The percentage they are given, completed rate of a reaction, that is 80%. Then what about initial concentration? Percentage means the initial concentration is what here? 100. Okay, initial concentration is 100. So I will write here initial concentration, that is R naught. R naught equal to, that is 100. Now after this, R equal to 80% completed. So automatically R means what here? 100 minus 80, that gives what here? 20. So initial concentration is 100, R naught. Okay. So after certain time the concentration of reactant is 100 minus 80. So we have what here? 20. Then the time they are given, T equal to what here? 90 minutes. Okay. So they asked to calculate what here? K value. Calculate the rate constant of the reaction or specific rate of a reaction, K value. Okay. For the first order reaction. So here for the first order reaction, the K value, K equal to 2.303 divided by T log R naught by R. Log R naught by R. Okay. So we have the equation, that is first order reaction, K equal to 2.303 divided by T log R naught by R. For this is a rate constant equation for the first order reaction. So after this, K value equal to, put these values, 2.303, T means what here? 90 minute. Then log R naught concentration, initial concentration, that is what here? Log, I will write here 100. Concentration of R is what here? 20. Concentration of R is 20. Then K equal to 2.303 divided by 90 minute log 5. Okay. So after this, the log 5 value, that is I will write here K equal to 2.303 90 minutes log 5. Log 5 is, that is 0 point, the value of log 5 0 point, that is 6990, the 0.6990, the value of log 5 0.6990. So after calculating this, you will get what here? K equal to 0.01789. So minute, so that will become what here? Per minute. So when it goes upwards, so that will become per minute. So this is the rate constant for the given problem. So K equal to 0.01789 per minute. So next one concept, temperature dependence of rate of a reaction. So now already we know that every rate of a reaction, that is depends on the temperature. As increase in the temperature, the rate of reaction becomes increases. As value of K is higher, the rate of reaction is faster. The ratio of rate constant of a reaction at a particular temperature to the rate constant at 10 degree lower temperature is called what here? Temperature coefficient. That is Kt plus 10 divided by Kt, that is nearly equal to the 2 or 3. For every 10 degree rise in temperature, the rate reaction becomes nearly double. So with this I will stop here. So thank you.